Okay folks, this is a bright sunny day, a week from last Sunday where we had flooding rains. Fortunately my area didn't have any flooding to my knowledge, so yeah, I'm really grateful for that. A lot of people have nothing. A lot of people were underinsured or had no insurance or didn't have the flood cover, so very sad for those people. Anyway, enough of that, we're just going to get stuck in here. I don't know how this is going to work, we'll soon find out. Photocopier is making mechanical noises, so you'll probably hear. I'm amazed this machine still hasn't had a breakdown yet. Okay, let's see what this is. We have here toilet cleaner, breath. I don't like the way that, I think breath is meant to be the word breath, as in a breath of fresh air. And it just reminds me of someone I used to date. He used to speak like that, so he'd say breath, as in breath, and pronounce it breath, as in this. It just reminds me of him. Some idiot that I met through a dating service back in 1994. He was a real idiot. He wasn't much, he was like he was a sandwich short of a lunchbox, if you get my drift. He wasn't very smart, and he was a sexual abuser. So typical shit that I had because I wasn't with my partner Luigi. I got a lot of bad people in my life, a lot of men that were really shit. So I think of this bloke when I see that product or that line of products. Breath. Just sounds so stupid. Breath. Fuck. I don't know why I did that. Still going to output. I'm going to have to clear that because it says number. I don't understand why it's like that. Silly design. But breath sounds so stupid. I don't know why they made it like that. Maybe they're aiming it at the stupid audience, the word breath. Anyway, that looks a bit dark. But really, I just hate the way that it's been made. Breath. So fucking stupid, to say the least. You just can't, you just get the feeling that it's a stupid person's product. I think we're going to have to lighten it a bit. We're already on light. But basically, you just get the feeling it's not a very smart person who would use that pronunciation of the word breath. B-R-E-A-T-H, not B-R-E-F, which is really silly. I know, my parents brought me up to be pedantic about English. They liked me to speak proper English instead of that kind of English. Now that still looks a bit dark. But yeah, breath. I mean, how silly is that? Breath. Honestly, I hate it. I hate the way they've called it breath. But what can you do? It's marketing, folks. Marketing to the lowest common denominators of society. Average people. You just get the feeling they're not terribly smart. Just like the person who I think of when I see this product or this line of product. Breath. I just can't get over it. It just reminds me of this bloke that I dated. It makes me think of him. I dated him for 4 months. I'm glad I broke up. I didn't like him, of course. He wasn't my type anyway. Okay, we're going to make this into a movement piece. But basically, breath. It just sounds so fucked. It just sounds so stupid. Breath. It is. It's a stupid... we're going to use it anyway for cleaning the dunnies. Well, there's only one dunny at my place. But we're going to clean a dunny. I'm going to use this as a master copy. I'm going to move it around. But breath, I just can't get over it. It just reminds me of this person always. It does. It just sounds like him. And his really silly, brainless attitude. I'm not going to name him and shame him, no. But I don't know where he is now. I ran into someone who actually knew him recently. I bumped into her, and after all these decades, she remembered me as his girlfriend, and she still thought that I was with him. And of course, I'm not. But she still remembered me, so that was a real blast from the past, if ever there was. I don't know why she thought I was still hooked up with him, because I long since left him, and I don't know, my memory of faces and names is not good, but hers was, and somehow she managed to notice that I was the person that was dating him, and all these years I even wore an outfit, I covered up my face. My face is covered, and basically, I'm thinking we're going to use that. And I just fucking don't understand how she, after all these decades, still remembered me as the person going out with this stupid man, stupid dumbass twat. He was a fucking idiot. I don't like him. I hate him. But he was just another piece of shit that I ended up not marrying. I'm glad I didn't marry that twat. I'm glad I didn't marry him. He would have been horrible, just like any other man that doesn't have the ability to truly love their partners. I really hated him, like all the partners I had. I really had no... I'm going to try and work this out. I'm going to overlap the edge, but basically I'm actually going to think we're going to make it negative positive. I do think. I don't know. But basically, I just had some bad experiences, and this person was just another one of many experiences I had dating and relating outside of my loved one, Luigi. I'm so sorry I did that. I'm sorry I didn't marry Luigi, because he would have... Fuck this user interface. I want to go here. Yeah, got the colour balance set. But basically I really miss this person, Luigi, and I'm trying to get this stuff to go to air on television, on the news, the primetime news, and the free-to-air TV networks in general. And that's come up looking a treat, actually. Colours look really quite nice. But basically I really miss my partner, and I'm trying to get this stuff to go to air. And I'm really lonely without him. I'm really feeling very sad. And I'm so glad I stopped dating other men a long time ago. And dating is silly. Dating is hit and miss. You know, I really hate it. With Luigi, I didn't have to date. We both have so much in common, and if I had not have been in a foolish mindset, I would have gone right away with him straight away. I would have married him straight away instead of doing what I did. I really miss my partner, Luigi, and I'm trying to get this stuff to go out, and it's really difficult. And I'm always remembering the assholes that I dated, the ones that I really had. I wish I never went with them. I wish I never had any kind of relationship with them. I had one relationship that lasted more than 2.5 years, if I remember correctly, and it was the worst. He was controlling, he was abusing me financially as well as sexually, and he was messing with my head, and emotional abuse. He was abuse in a nutshell, and I'm so glad, definitely, I broke up with that nutcase. I never want to see him again, dickhead. So I went with some horrible people, but I'm over it now. I'm no longer putting myself in situations like that. I love Luigi. He's the best and the only. But I have to get in touch with him, which is challenging. I can't find him through the phone I can't look up the yellow pages, be it online or paper. I can't look up Facebook. I don't even remember fully his surname. I think it's Beneditio or Benedito or something. I don't know. It's Italian. That's what I know. It's an Italian name. And I just can't locate where he is. I tried and I can't. So I have to get on television. That seems to be the only way I'm gonna find him. So I'm trying my best to get my work looking good, and this silly product, silly brand of toilet cleaner, should I say. I don't know why it's called Bref. It sounds silly. Anyway, that's come up looking interesting. I think now we can call this demo quits.